Chandler, you and your boyfriend, Mr. Hilliard, are suing his sister and mother for defamation of character. You claim they are spreading malicious rumors regarding the paternity of your son, Brandon Jr. You are seeking the results of a paternity test to prove that your baby is indeed Mr. Hilliard's son. You are asking the court for damages in the amount of $500. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Jackson, you and your mother state that you have evidence that will definitively show Brandon Jr.'s not your brother's child. Today, you are here to prove Ms. Chandler's case against you is without merit and that your brother has been manipulated and deceived. Now, usually I would start with the plaintiff, but I have got to ask the defendant in this situation. What do you know about Ms. Chandler?
Annie has always gone to the racetrack, and she talks to guys on Facebook, texting guys, and she has a lock on her cell phone to where my brother can't see her phone. She's cheated on my brother. He stayed at my house with his kids.
Now, what proof do you have of that?
She's admitted it to me.
No, I have not.
You slept with that guy at your house. You left Brandon and the kids at my house.
We were not together. We were not together.
Okay.
Who's this guy you're claiming that Ms. Chandler slept with?
A friend of a friend that I know of, and she started talking to him. And next thing I know,
we
she
were
tells
talking,
me,
and it was after me and Brandon broke up that I started talking to him. And yes, I slept with him one time.
But Brandon still
while we were broken up, so that should not even be brought up.
Well, Brandon still was thinking that you guys were getting back together.
And you should not be talking about me sleeping around.
What I do with my life is my business.
3 babies, 3 baby daddies. I got 3 babies with the same man.
Okay, we'll see if that's true, won't we?
We will.
Yep.
Any other specifics for me?
A guy that she lived next door to, she started dating him when my brother went to California with his 6th son.
He broke up with me, and I dated him for 3 days.
You seem really into what's going on with them.
It's my little brother.
What's it to you, really? I mean, he is his own man. He might have made his own choices.
It's my brother. You know, she's from day one. I've seen that she's used him. She holds those kids over his head all the time. She says, well, if you don't pay me this much, you're not seeing your kids.
I worked since the first day that me and Brandon got together. I worked. I was independent.
And what are you doing now?
That's why I'm working.
Okay, that's why you're going to quit your job and take his money every month, right?
That's why you and your mama decided that I was a bad person because
I don't even know why you're over there talking in the first place.
I took Brandon away, and I'm independent, and I took care of him.
All you do is give in to her.
For 4 years.
That's what you've done for 4 years. You give in to her.
I took care of him.
No.
And he
yeah, you did. What have you done to us? To our family.
He chose his family, me and his kids.
And your mother, your father, your brothers,
I'm sorry, my
your
family
sisters?
has been more to a family to him than you guys have.
Excuse
my
me?
dad. My family took him in whenever you guys turned your backs on him because he chose me.
We didn't turn our back on him. He turned his back on us.
Okay.
He called you.
He chose me and his kids. I'm sorry,
Ms. Hilliard,
Kathy.
step to the podium if you'd like to add something to this.
He chose me and his kids.
What would you like to say, Ms. Hilliard? Do you feel like your son chose Ms. Chandler over you?
Yes, I do. I feel that we were robbed.
You guys have always been able to come around.
No.
You chose not to.
You guys could come around, but you didn't want to.
You're the one that told me
Whenever
I don't need a family. I have a family.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because you turned your back on me, attacking me, coming to my house, trying to take
Then
my
why don't you
stepson.
keep that tater trap of yours shut?
I'm sorry, but whenever you got something to say to me, I'll come 10 times worse.
Do you feel like they've kept your grandchildren from you too?
Yes, I do.
I have always asked you to come over and see your grandkids. You said those aren't my grandkids.
I haven't told you that.
Okay,
You
that's
told
why
me
you
that.
called him a punk. You told me they can never be a part of you, even if this test comes back that it's your grandson, right?
I never said that.
You and Gina. You and
no.
Gina. Yeah.
No, I told you
Yeah,
that I would still be his aunt, whether it was his or not.
All right, let's have some order in the court because I'm trying to understand this situation. It seems like everybody is very emotional and this has hurt all of you.
I don't want my kids to do without their grandparents or their family.
Mr. Hilliard, I have to ask you, did you ever have any doubts?
I did. The reason why was after the first time we had sex. Like, I don't understand. How can you, know that you're pregnant 24 hours after?
Okay, I know it's weird.
Tell me that.
I know it's weird, but I knew I was pregnant. And I was right. I knew that it was a boy,
so 24
and I knew both of my kids
hours
were...
after you guys were together, you look at him and say,
After we had
honey,
sex.
I'm pregnant.
Actually, it wasn't
But
even
how
24
does
hours.
somebody who's a virgin can sit here and say
It
she knew
wasn't.
she was pregnant?
I was a virgin. Me and Brandon, our first time was February 9th, 2009. I know the date. Right after we had sex, I knew I was pregnant. I don't know how.
Mr. Hilliard, when she said that to you, what were you thinking?
What the hell?
I asked you to be honest, and you were, okay?
How's that possible?
I didn't tell him that I was pregnant.
No,
for
she
another
waited.
2 months.
She waited until he was in California with his 6th son to call and say that she's pregnant mysteriously.
I didn't want to tell him until I had proof.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Why do they have so much suspicion about you?
Their problem is I took him away from them. I was a woman, and I took care of my man.
That's so not my problem.
That's
You can
the
have Brandon.
I took care of him.
you
and
can.
He did not need them no more.
Let me clarify. You are his sister, right?
Right.
Okay, I want to understand from you. why is it so bad that your brother is dating Miss Chandler? What is
Because
it?
I'm a real woman. I know how to satisfy and take care of my man. I'm sorry, you can't do it.
That's why you just recently slept with his best friend, huh?
First off, we're broken up. Second off, whatever I do while we're broken up is none of your business, so you need
So
to stay
don't
out of
call
it.
me telling me about guys you're sleeping
Why don't
with.
you pay attention to your own life, because it ain't as good as mine. I'm sorry.
That was a mouthful. Mr. Hilliard, did you believe that she slept with your best friend?
Oh, no, I didn't.
No.
Oh, well, you
Wow.
wonder.
That was only a couple weeks ago. We're broken up. That was recently.
You will do a lot of breaking up. When are you all together?
Because of this drama.
When are you together? You doing
This
a lot.
drama.
You and him
This
broke
drama.
up because of you,
This drama.
not because
Split
of
us
me.
apart. Because 4 years of this. How can you be with somebody?
But yeah,
Let's use proper language for the court. I know you're upset.
But 4 years of this split us apart because we can't
No.
even go a day without arguing about them. I cannot be with them and be a part of them.
I want-
They have hurt me way too much.
I want you to look at me and tell me right now.
No, you ain't.
Why do you think they dislike you so much?
Because I'm a woman and I took care of him. I took him away from them. Is how they see
What,
it.
are you his mommy too?
I could probably be a better mom than you would ever be.
You're gonna sit up with him 24/7 while he was sick, recovering from the hospital that he was born at.
Okay, I didn't give birth to him, but
That's part of being a
But-
mommy,
Lisa,
There's
dear.
one thing she's not claiming to have done for him, right? Okay. Now, what is that a picture of?
This is a picture of all three of our kids. And the reason I had my doubts is because Junior don't look like the other two, really. These two look like me.
I'm sorry, all my babies look adorable.
The
and
baby
same.
looks like you. The other two don't.
First off, Bella, Junior, and Mackenzie all look like their dad.
You've expressed to the court that you do have genuine doubt about at least one of your children.
Yes.
And you see this? This is a picture of my son and Brandon whenever they were babies.
So that's Brandon
The
Sr.
same
as a
smile,
child,
the
and then
same
Brandon Jr.
nose. They have the same
look
hairline.
nothing alike.
They look alike.
Nope.
They look alike. I'm sorry, but whenever the DNA test comes back, I'll show you. I'll laugh
Okay.
at you. Because
All
you
right.
all are fools for not claiming that little boy right there.
I have claimed him.
Really?
Yes,
Then why
I
are you here
have.
today?
Allowed.
Then why are you here if you
To find out if you're a liar.
Do you feel like Miss Chandler uses your grandkids as pawns?
Yes, ma'am. Just to get whatever she needs out of Brandon.
Give me specifics.
Well,
I don't
the one
think so,
thing
there's
is-
nothing I need that I don't already have. I got 3 beautiful kids, and they love me, and I don't care what you say.
I know one thing you need.
I have never
and it's
used
better
my
shut
kids
up
as
before
a
I give
pawn
it
for
to
you.
you.
I have asked you to be there for my kids.
You ain't
and
asked me
refused.
nothing.
Have you ever been there for
The
a
only thing you
Christmas?
asked-
Have you ever been there for any holiday?
The only thing you asked me was to stay the hell out of your life.
I'm on after you called my son a little punk.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down, ladies, because
You know when you are
I
talking to?
can't understand any of you when all of you are talking. Now, Miss
Yes,
Hilliard,
ma'am.
is there anything, and I have a little boy, and I know how a mother loves their sons. Is there any of this where you feel that maybe you've lost him and that's what really bothers you?
Right, mainly, yeah.
You
The
haven't
closeness
lost
we
it.
had.
You were close.
We were all close. We've always been close. I've always looked out for my little brother. Every girlfriend Brandon's ever had, I've always tried to be friends with them. I've always tried,
Me and Brandon didn't talk
Can
about
you
it.
please hold on a minute?
Witch! What?
Miss
No.
Chandler.
Have you
Sound
seen
familiar?
yourself? Yeah.
Troll.
Miss Chandler,
Troll.
Miss Chandler,
I look like a troll.
give them a chance to speak. Everything from your position is that you're a real woman, and before you, he didn't even have a life. But I've got 2 women here that say they love him very much, and I need to hear from them. What was your relationship like?
Very close. We were very close. My kids were my life. I stayed at home until they were 16. Then I worked. Up till then,
I'm
I'm all
sorry,
they
but I want
knew.
better things for my kids in life. I'm not going to sit here and live off of the state.
But Miss
and not
Chandler,
go
you
work.
gotta give her this. She raised the man you're with now,
I got
so you
that.
gotta give her some credit.
I understand that, but
So give her credit for that at
problem is-
least.
I give you credit for that, but her problem is that I worked for my kids.
Now, I want to get to the defamation of character suit that you've brought as well, Miss Chandler, against Miss Jackson and Miss Hilliard, because you say that they're all around town.
What comes around goes around, dearie.
I've never said anything about you on Facebook.
No, but you
haven't.
I said it to your face.
Is it true that you've been around town basically telling everyone that Miss Chandler's children are not your sons?
Admit it. Come on.
I don't.
You told me.
Miss Jackson,
you
you
told
didn't
my
answer.
son
So
that
have
he
you
was
been
not
saying
his
it?
dad's child.
I ain't said nothing
Me
to a
and
little
my
kid.
friends have.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Okay, Kathy, keep lying.
While you were talking over me, you
Sorry.
missed the fact that I got the information you wanted confirmed. Miss Jackson just said that she was around town talking about you and saying that your kids were not by Mr. Hilliard.
Yeah, I heard
didn't
about
know that.
it on Facebook.
So what are your damages?
Their family has turned their back on my kids.
No, you turned our backs
No.
on your kids.
And
No.
it hurts me
Yeah.
because I know who I am. And I wish that they knew the real me, but they never tried to
I
even get
tried.
to know me. Gina,
I go to
sitting
your
there-
house to see the kids
Hush,
and get the
shut
police
up.
called on me?
Anyway,
Really?
your husband called the police on you because I pushed you out my door. That's why.
And what the
Anyway,
hell was this
sitting
dream?
there saying that you're my friend and telling me that, or telling people that my kids aren't Brandon and saying that I'm a whore, that's not a friend. I don't know what kind of friend you have.
All right,
but that's not a friend.
I've heard enough. The court has two things to rule on, the defamation of character suit and also the DNA results. I'm going to start with the DNA results. Jerome, do you have the envelope?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you want to watch Paternity Court on TV? Go to paternitycourt.tv to find your local listings. Jerome, do you have the envelope?
I do, Your Honor.
This way, when it comes out that my son says, I'm laughing in the face.
And if it comes back that he's Brandon's, I'll
There's no
personally
possible way.
apologize.
There you go.
I'll be the
Better
bigger
be on your
person.
hands and knees.
You want to shut up?
Thank you, Mom. In the case of Brandon Jr., Mr. Hilliard, your wait is over. You are the father.
Thank you. No, apologize. I'm sorry. Come on. No, apologize. You do, Kathy. That's your grandson that you've been denying for 4 years. That's your baby.
Yeah. Now I
the
want
word.
to see my baby.
I have never kept it from
Don't
you.
even try
I
it.
have never. You know where I live.
What do you feel?
I love that little boy either way. And I am personally sorry for the hell I have put you both through.
Come on. Come on.
For what? I apologize, but you ain't touching me.
That's why. I tried being nice to you.
Get away from me.
Oh, that's nice.